county government of Taita Taveta is one of the counties in Kenya that is facing a lot of challenges in terms of the supply of clean water for domestic use, industrial use, for wildlife and agriculture. The good side of it is that the county is also endowed with enormous sources of clean water, and one of them is the Njoro Kubwa Springs that is located in Taveta sub-county of the Taita Taveta county. So in line with the manifesto of the current governor, His Excellency Andrew Mwadime, we were charged with the responsibility of providing strategic direction as to how we can leverage on the clean water source at Njoro Kubwa to provide the clean water that the county requires. So I lead the project in terms of structuring, developing, and also advising on the implementation of that project. So the Njoro Kubwa bulk water project is a proposed solution to address the water challenge in the county. And as a county government, a decision was made to procure and finance this project through the public-private partnership model. So the PPP model is a unique model that is used to procure and finance infrastructure projects by leveraging on private sector financing and innovation. We are deploying this because the new Public-Private Partnership Act of Kenya of 2021 now allows county governments to engage with private sector to procure critical assets and services to the people. It is through this new development in the legal framework of Kenya that the county government of Taita Taveta has made a decision to leverage on this model to abstract water and also distribute this water to the citizens of Taita Taveta County. So what we are doing in this project, we are going beyond the classical public-private partnership model. We are looking at how we can blend innovative financing arrangements with sustainability to make sure that we are attracting more sustainable investment in this project. So we are looking at how we can optimize risk management through leveraging on a sustainability rating tool to make sure that this project is structured, is implemented, and also operated in a manner that is able to optimize benefits to private sector investors who will be participating in this project. So what is unique about our approach towards the development of this project is that we want to make sure that we are building a sustainable and resilient project that is able to optimize the benefits to the different stakeholders while looking at how best we can be able to restore the environment and the biodiversity around the ecosystem of that project. So we are, for the first time in this country, deploying a sustainability rating. We're actually using the Envision Sustainability Rating that has been developed by the Institute for Sustainable Infrastructure in collaboration with the Harvard University. And we want to use this framework to guide us in the structuring, in the construction, and also in the operation of this project, so that we can not only look at optimizing the benefits to the environmental and social, but also looking at other dynamics around the financial aspects and the commercial aspects of this project. We made a decision to work jointly with the different entities of this county. So we are working with the corporation and also the water service provider of this county, and also the county government, to make sure that together we're developing a project that takes into account all the needs of the different stakeholders in the county. But just to mention the sustainability aspect of this project, we're making sure that the project rejuvenates and restores the environment and the ecosystem around the water source. We're also looking at other sustainability parameters like quality of life. We want to make sure that this project improves the quality of the people of Taita Taveta. And that is why we are putting a lot of emphasis on making sure that we work with the people to build and develop this project so that it can benefit the people. We are also looking at the climate aspect and the environment aspect of this project. How can we make sure that we are designing a resilient project that is able to withstand the adverse impacts of climate change? But at the same time, how do we use this project to also rejuvenate and restore what has been damaged before, either through actions of human beings or climate change? We're also looking at how do we empower the people through this project? How do we make sure that the people can be educated, can be capacity built through this project, so that with the skills that we acquire through this project, we can redeploy them and replicate them in other projects so that we can resolve the challenges that we are facing around provision of quality water. We're also looking at the wildlife component, which is part of the sustainability framework. Taita Taveta County is actually 62% covered by a national park, the Tsavo East and Tsavo West. We want to make sure that through this project we can bring a sustainable solution to the wildlife challenge that we face during the dry seasons in the country. So trying to use this project to make sure that it is able to address hunger, provision of water to the wildlife, so that we can restore the tourism numbers that we used to record before this pandemic. We're also looking at the aspect of biodiversity. How do we make sure that we can conserve the biodiversity around the source and also the ecosystem that depend on the Njoro Kubwa springs? So it's putting together all these moving parts to make sure that we are putting together a project that is able to deliver value to the people, while at the same time making sure that we are presenting a compelling and attractive proposition to the private sector, because we want to make sure that we are working in the private sector in the deployment of finance, in the deployment of skills, so that together we can build this project. We are also not forgetting why it's important for us to work with the national government and the different organs of government. We want to make sure that it's a collaborative effort of making sure that we are building this solution in line with the laws of the land. We're building this project together so that we can be able to optimize the value that this project will offer to the people. So, and lastly is just to reach out to the potential private sector entities and investors who are looking forward to investing in sustainable, properly structured and bankable infrastructure opportunity in the water and sanitation space. County government of Taita Taveta has taken the lead. We are moving forward to present to you as investors one of the most attractive opportunity that will not only manage the risks during construction and operation of this project, but will also work in making sure that we are optimizing the returns to the project's sponsors and investors all through the cycle of this project.